Alright guys, what is up and welcome back to this week's Event Horizon. We're going to be taking a look at some stuff that is relatively competitive-rino this week. Oh yeah, we're still using our old little spoilers bags because I can't be bothered to figure out this way that everybody's kind of doing their fancy stuff and getting their dice to spawn in. One of these days I'll figure it out, but it's okay. I'm just too lazy, and I've got a lot of work to do in a little time. But we're gonna look through here because there are a couple characters that I pulled right in my box that I really want to take a look at. But one of the big things that I wanted to take a look at is people were kind of saying that darksaber, right? It's good in 2 decks. It's playable in 2 decks. It's playable in a big deck like Luke or Daddy Vader, where you're going to be able to resolve 4, 5, 4 focus, 3 discard, 3 shield, 3 resources. Like holy poop. That is a worthwhile upgrade. And it's also worthwhile in 15-15 decks. So today we're going to build a 15-15 villain deck. Alright? Because as far as I know, there isn't a 15 cost yellow hero who's really gonna spec into this well. So we are going to try to do a yellow-red villain deck. Alright, how's that sound? So we are going to look at a card that was released in Empire at War that is dead. And if you're thinking 15 points, Empire at War, dead card, never really saw play, then me and you might be on the same page, because we are about to crank out my man Bossk. He's got a melee side, he's yellow. You've convinced me. That's about all I need to see. Alright? And then we're also going to look at a red villain. Alright? A red villain who comes in around 15. And if you're thinking about that and you're thinking, I don't really know who comes in about 15, we're on about the same page. And then you're going to start thinking, well, but how could you be such a fool? Because I know exactly who to put in here, and it is the errata'd up 9s, baby. FN2199 at 1215. That's what I'm talking about. Errata, a character into playable range with the tick I want to play. He's got melee sides. He's got an ability that is still workable. I dig him. Alright? This is going to be a redeploy deck, but it's also going to have Electro Staff. Because I don't even care. Okay? Relby Gun, don't think that is... Yeah, not redeploy. But you know what is redeploy is that pretty little riot baton. Okay? We're gonna double all these bad boys. Right, because when you look at the darksaber and you say, okay, what sets it apart besides its nutso ability? It is a redeploy upgrade. Okay? So this thing is gonna get use from Bossk, and then it's gonna get use from 9s. Or the other way around. It kinda depends on what they're gonna look at doing here. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna pull out all of the possible redeploy weapons we got here. We got our vibro sword, we got our vibro cutlass. Alright? You got your holdouts. You got your LL30s. Am I missing something? I must be. Oh, well, there are some things that aren't as great. But we said we're pulling out everything, so we're pulling out everything. We're pulling out the Canto Bite pistol. We are pulling out the Gaffy stick. And the E11. And the F11. Okay. This, if we put all of these in, would be an insane amount of redeploy weapons. Okay? Insane. We aren't putting all these in. This would be 22 redeploy weapons, and then we would get 8 events. That would be nuts. Okay? Speaking of events, quick draw. Not holster, quick draw. Alright? this is going to be essential in here and super good. We're also going to need a bunch of resource generation. We're going to need truce. We're going to run well connected as well. We're going to run maybe crackdown, because I think crackdown's great. Okay, so things that we actually want to run. This. Probably not that, probably not that, probably not that, probably not that. Probably not that. Alright. So we have now whittled it down to being these upgrades don't even all have redeploy. Fine by me. These guys both have guns and swords, so we can mix damage, but like sort of reliably. Hitting the +2 on Bossk is going to be not that nice, but getting an electro staff on him early would be sick. Alright, that being said, we're going to toss in a quick draw here. Alright. And we're going to start tossing in some events left and right that I think are pretty decent. We're definitely going to need a lot of resource generation. Truce. Well connected. Crackdown. Trying to even think of what other things. I don't want to put in chance cube, because we don't really have any focus in here. Prepare for war. Alright, because hopefully we're going to be getting our things done pretty quickly. Logistics. Okay. Now we've got room for 6 cards of mitigation, which means we're taking out crackdown, because it's not good. Okay, now we have room for 8 cards of mitigation, which makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. Alright, we're going to put in he doesn't like you. Right off the bat. Good 0 cost mitigation. Can't imagine making a yellow villain deck and not having he doesn't like you in there. It just doesn't seem right to me. I think entangled is great. Right? It's expensive, but we can get some, maybe a 3 and a blank, you know? Some real good stuff out of there. There is a card that is in here that I really like. There's a couple, actually. There's Rancorous. You've got character dice showing a blank. And then there is one that's got a little Jawa on it that is yellow neutral. And I'm currently blanking on everything else about it. Risky move. Alright. This is our deck right here. 8 cards of mitigation, all yellow. Only 2 that are spot a yellow though, which is good. Okay, we have a little bit of spot a yellow, but not to a ridiculous extent. We've got redeploy, we've got electro staff, we've got some resources. We're gonna play this, baby. We need 2 of those. We're gonna play it. We've got it. And what other battlefield to go with these guys but the Imperial Armory, right? Gotta get those upgrades, gotta get them out cheap. Cheap upgrades is the name of the game, alright? So we're gonna grab Imperial Armory. We're gonna try to claim and play some upgrades on the cheap. Okay. Put these boys together. We gotta grab 1 die. But otherwise, everything else is comfy dumpy. We're gonna grab a little deck bag. As always, side deck things you might put in someday. Put in your main deck, and then we're gonna grab our itty bitty die. We're using from Way of the Force, so that's fine. And then we're gonna grab our characters, put them in. We're gonna call this baby I got 99 problems, but lizard wizard. Oh, actually, no, let's just call it Lizard Wizard. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Lizard Wizard. Alright, we're gonna go. We're gonna see if we can play this deck. We're gonna see if it sucks. And we will see you guys during all that. Catch you in the match. Alright guys, we are here in a match. And we are playing against Mr. Sun Marcher, who who is apparently, fine-tuning this deck, eh? Alright, folks, sorry about that little bit of confusion. I am still here. I'm still with Sun Marcher. I'm having a brain farty day. Alright, he's playing Ayla, Luke, Fortify. The old deck was Ayla, Luke, Profitable. And you know, that's alright. Ayla, Luke, Profitable was nasty. Or Ayla, Ray, Profitable, right? So this, I'm sure, will be nasty as well. Luke never ceases to be nasty, and Ayla never ceases to be nasty, right? We're gonna keep one Prepare for War, and no Quick Draw, and we're gonna keep the baton. Alright. We're gonna put everything on 9s first, I think, is the play here, and have Bossk be our last character, so when he activates, he can kind of be moving damage about among their characters, ideally. Right. It's 5, we hit 6. So we are going to pick... Do I want to give Luke shields? I want to give Luke shields. Oh, we gotta pick ours. So he's gonna get 3 shields to start. All on Ayla, the absolute mad lad. He's got binds. I guess you could keep that if you want. Now that we've got those, we're gonna pay him for this little batani B. Stick it in here. I never played FN when he was big, so now I play him when he's bad. Classic. Get a blank and a resource. Man, he is loading up Luke over there. Oh, because he's going to move one of these abilities over to Abel once he's done. Alright. I got you. We're tossing one of these and it's going to be this one. Roll all this. Don't like the 4 speed. So I think we might get it out of here. We're gonna get out the damage. 4 speed, he can just roll it twice if he wants to. And he probably will. Honestly, that's a sick play. I would do it in your position. Yeah, definitely the right play. I'm curious how he spent For some reason I thought I hit a resource here. Does it lose my mind? Well, if I didn't hit a resource, then I'm pitching to reroll all 3 of these. And of course, now I hit the resource. And I still get to do 4 more to Luke, which is good. I think I kill Luke here 100% first. No doubt Ayla can be dangerous late game. If he starts loading her up with upgrades, oh, come on. That was ridiculous. That was straight up ridiculous. The fact that that fell onto the 2 just toppled right on. And he's gonna claim, which I don't like, but hey, it's okay. We're going into this round with 3 resources, and naturally, since we don't have the battlefield, we get prepared for war. That is destiny for you folks. And another Makashi. And this has ambush, keep in mind, so we're going to take that shield and ambush. We are going to roll in our man Bossk. Get some dice out there, he doesn't like you. Because apparently all he wants to hit is disrupt and resource. He's got 3 damage sides on his dice. Yeah, my bad. And we're gonna mitigate another loot guy. Big surprise. Yeah. Take the shield and move another Makashi. Yep, 2 Makashis on her is not my fate. Get the second LL30 on here so we get a 3-weapon redeploy onto Bossk, which is actually pretty sick. One action. 2 actions. Oh my god. 2 god rolls in a row. 2 god rolls in a row. What do you do against such reckless hate? That's lethal on 9s, but he has to put it all over there. And honestly, I'm pretty okay with that. We're gonna take the shield, and we're gonna ambush, roll in. Spend 2 to do that. And he's obviously gonna kill him, right? He's gonna put 2 over here. Big surprise. What are you doing playing that? I'm the only one who plays that. Prepare for war. No darksaber. Did not see the darksaber. It's disappointing. This was the darksaber deck. Wanted to see it come out. But actually, this is pretty disastrous. I guess not enough mitigation. Take out a little bit of resource gen. Take out a couple redeploy weapons. Oh, he played with it. I see. Sorry, what am I thinking? Sorry, I want to actually replace this with this. That's my bad. Still got 2 resources. We're entangle. And we will entangle here. guy and one with the force. And he's just gonna move one with the force. Which kind of sucks, actually. This is really brutal. Luke Ayla is a super good deck. It was good before and it's still good now. It's hard to beat this with something like Bossk FN, you know. I mean, it's not... Bossk FN isn't bad, but FN's kind of action cheating. It's not the kind of action cheating it's still in the game these days. We never pulled quick draw, which is big. Sorry, I'm already monologuing like I've lost the game. We haven't lost yet. If Bossk hits the damage side, this game I'll be stunned. And that'd be really neat. But basically lost now. That's big. Because he's just gonna special chain, blank out 2 of my dice. And, yeah. Okay, he's gonna blank out 2 of my dice. Sucks. It really sucks. It's basically if I want to resolve this, my best damage side shown right now. Play this. And we get Luke down to 9 health. We're killing Luke this game. We are killing Luke this game. I will not settle for anything else. If we don't die this turn, I'll be stunned. Yeah. GG. 2 nut rolls in a row, really. Shut down the... He's got 9 damage there, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh! Alright, guys. Well, that was a good match. You know, this is a solid deck. We did a little bit of damage, but he rolled like fire and took out FN right away. This big redeploy is sick. I love it, man. Reaping, yeah, he's got a super solid deck here. You know, it's hard to say that this isn't baller. Getting in these big abilities, it's all abilities, this deck. I like that. I like the idea of an all abilities Luke deck where he just keeps moving them all over. You know, I think that's really interesting. But alright guys, thanks for stopping by. Thank you for watching me build and kind of test a little bit of a wacky boy over here. It was definitely a hell of a time. I think that this deck isn't that bad, honestly. Like, it's not great. I think maybe Bossk would be better with a 15-point blue. Like Quinlan, maybe. I think Quinlan might be 15. If Asajj is 15, that would be pretty good. Just to get 4 speed in there, because I think just got to resolve those dice before they're mitigated, really. Lose out on these batons, which is a shame, and I think 9s is pretty cool. I'm not gonna give up on this deck. I don't give up on my decks, my babies, and I'm gonna work with them. Well, all right. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for watching and enjoying the games, and as always, stay crispy.